Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Yakuza BT, and for today what I do have needed is Yakuza Kiwami 2. So this game it is developed by Sega and Ryoga Studio, and it is using the Dragon engine. Yeah, the game it is very demanding comparing to the other Yakuzas, but there is a big reason behind it. Despite the engine, it is the same, it is completely revamped, they just didn't change the name of it. So Yakuza Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 6 uses this new revamped engine, which was created specifically for PS4, and I'm not really sure if it was for Xbox too, I'm not really sure about it, so I'm sorry. But it was clearly designed for the next generation consoles, I mean PS4 and, you know, this generation. So this is the graphical settings that I'm using. I'm running the game at 1080p, textures set to I, and isotropic set to 4. I'm using this because this game doesn't use too much textures, and I decided to use shadows on medium, geometry quality to low, because this game it is quite demanding on the CPU front. Real-time reflections, it is screen space reflections, SSAO. I'm using SMAA as the anti-aliasing, which is the more sharpener. There is no TA in here, and I'm using 83% of resolution scaling, which makes the internal resolution close to 900p. So this game asks for a Ryzen 3 1200, 4 gigs of RAM, and an HD 7870. So we are completely below the minimum requirements in here, and they say that this is for the low settings for 30 frames per second with 75% of resolution scaling. So we are using in here a mix of medium settings with textures on high and geometry on low. Instead of 75 resolution scaling, I'm using 83, which is the match for 900p, and I'm pretty much having an average of 36 frames per second with a 1% low of 27. There is no reason to drop more the settings, because what happens is I'm bottlenecked by the CPU. So if you have a better CPU like that Ryzen 3 1000 or 200, or I might even say an FX, high clock and FX CPU, you might get a much better performance. But yeah, with this Phenom II sustaining 30 frames per second, it is simply not possible. And this is not just the case for this PC version. PS4 also struggles a lot with this game. Despite, yes, this new engine was tailored for the PS4, yeah, they run into some issues, including the resolution. They don't play, I mean, the PS4 don't play this game at 1080p. PS4 plays this game also at 900p. And they also have a lot of performance issues. They couldn't sustain 30 frames per second too. They have multiple drops to 25 and 24. Even in these open spaces, it runs even worse than what we get in here. So yeah, we have pretty much similar performance to PS4. I might even say that we might be slightly better, getting a slightly better performance than PS4 in here, but still nothing considerably. I mean, it's pretty much the same experience. Internal resolution set to 83% matches the 900p of the PS4, and performance wise it is pretty much the same. I mean, yeah, we are getting unfortunately the same experience, and I'm saying unfortunately because there is a clearly visible difference between playing with the resolution scaling at 100% or playing at 83%. This game doesn't feature TAA to hide those drops in the resolution scaling, so you can clearly notice the difference in the internal resolution when you mess around with these settings, and this is quite unfortunate in my opinion. But still, at least the game it is completely playable. The game asks for a high minimum requirements, and we are actually having an experience slightly better than PS4 in here, which is incredibly good news, just in my opinion. And also, the game it is very cheap. I mean, they are only asking for $29.99 on Steam. Even on Kinguin by now it is more expensive. If you want to buy it cheaper through Kinguin, you simply can't, because the game it is costing $32.99 by the time of this video. I'm pretty sure that in the future the game will be much more cheaper on Kinguin than on Steam, but still, with these great prices that Sega have been doing and respecting the PC gaming community, in my opinion you should buy from a decent retail store like Steam, Humble Store, Humble Bundles, Greenman Gaming, GOG if the game exists there. So yeah, just pick up from a nice store and avoid gray market stores if you really want to respect the, what Sega have been doing to us. I mean, they have been releasing a ton of games on PC, Yakuzas, Bayonetta. There are other games which I don't remember the name, which is a great action game on the future. I forgot the name, I'm sorry, but it is a nice game, and Sega always released this game, and yes, they are old by now, but they released these games at a very, very nice price. I think it's really good, and I think we should really support Sega for this. It's simply amazing, and if you care about Yakuza, I think this is an amazing price. But that's just my opinion. As for the performance wise, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, it's true, but still, if you would get this game for PS4, you would get pretty much the same experience. So it's not the case that the game it is bad optimized for the PC. We can clearly say that probably the game it is bad optimized for all platforms. We are not exclusively suffering in here, consoles also suffer with this game, but nonetheless the game it is completely playable, alright? So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Yakuza Kiwami 2. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Nani? Yeah.久しぶりだな。話がある。
おう、兄貴に気安く話しかけんな。
兄貴？
失礼だろうが。あっちへ行ってな。
俺はこいつに話があるんだ。
兄貴に向かってこいつだと？
お前らに用はねえんだ。少しの間、席を外してくれ。
ふざけるな！席外すのはおめえの方だろうが。
ここじゃ店に迷惑がかかる。表出ろ。お前らみたいなやつがまだこの町にいたとは
な。何が言いて？
身の程知らずってことだ。
言うじゃねえか。でもその口すぐに聞けなくしてやるぜ。やれ！退屈させんなよ。さあ。
お前らに恨みはねえんだ。これ以上怪我させたくねえ。
うるせえ。
そんなもんちらつかせたら遊びじゃ済まねえぞ。
やめろ。
兄貴。
お前らがかなう相手じゃねえ。
しかしこいつは。
店に戻ってろ。言う通りにしろ。
はい。
しつけがなってねえな。
奴ら射程じゃねえ。兄貴兄貴と言って勝手についてくる連中だ。
相変わらず若い奴からの人望はあるんだな。
もう他人とつるむのはごめんだ。
登場会に戻ってくれ。お前が必要だ。
俺にとっちゃ必要のねえ場所だ。ほっといてくれ。
話は姉さんから聞いた。
そうか。ならなおさらだ。ほっといてくれ。
そうはいかない。今は組の存亡がかかってる。
登場会がどうなろうと俺には関係ね
お前は登場会に恩があるはずだ。今のお前があるのは組と堂島組長がいたからだろう。
あんたにそんなこと言われる義理はねえ。俺はな、キュリさん、あんただけは信用していたんだ。憧れの存在だった。けど今は違う。親父が殺されたから徐々に組はおかしくなった。今はもう体張るだけの価値はあの組に残っちゃいない。
よくわかってるじゃねえか。
ああ、
お前の言う通り今の登場会にそんな価値はねえ。幹部連中も金勘定ばかりして昔の意向はなくなった。でもな、俺はまだ信じてんだ。
何をだ。
風間のおやっさんや島野、そしてお前のおやっさんがいた頃の強い登場会がもう一度あの頃の登場会に戻るにはお前が必要なんだ。
勝手なこと言いやがった。1年前組をめちゃくちゃにしたのはあんただろうが。
そうだ。だから俺はその責任を取りに来た。
何しやがる。
どうだ、少しは目が覚めたか。
変わんねえな。昔っから力ずくでことを動かそうとする。
そうした生き方しかできなかったからな。
俺も同じだ。力で来る者には力で向かっていくだけだ。
やるな。
おりゃ
せい